If you don't already know me, my name is Ivy and I'm a travel vlogger from Texas. This is my boyfriend Isaac. He's from Sweden. We fell in love the summer of 2018 after I had just finished a year abroad with a group called Up With People. After that summer, we took turns visiting each other, and in between visits, we maintained a long-distance relationship for up to 4 months at a time. In the beginning of 2020, I took a trip to Sweden where we brought in the new year. I got to know his family, we took a train trip all over the country, and just had a great time being together in person and exploring. What we didn't know was that in that 2-month trip, we would be spending our last moments together for 15 months.
Overnight, those new tighter travel restrictions went into effect
just hours after Europe was declared.
Meeting regarding what countries will be allowed into the EU.
The United States did not make the list, but then
what happens now.
For us, what happened next was 15 months of uninterrupted distance over a 7-hour time difference. It was not always easy, but we had Netflix movie nights, watched TV shows together, cooked and baked together, and did whatever else we could to make the relationship feel a little bit more like normal. But we had no idea when we were going to be able to close the gap. Until a couple weeks ago, we discovered some travel ban exemptions that may allow me to go visit him in Sweden. I'm going to have to take 2 COVID tests and make it through Danish and Swedish border control because I have to fly into Copenhagen for there to be a chance. It's no guarantee, but I may be seeing Isaac in just over a week. So Denmark requires that you get a COVID test within 48 hours of the first takeoff to fly to Denmark. And then they do another COVID test when you arrive at the airport. I am off to get that first COVID test. I take off in 49 hours, but I'm going to get in line because I'm doing a walk-in. They were closed when I tried to make my appointment. I am arriving before they open so that I can make it in and get a test, hopefully right after 8:34, because that's when my first plane takes off on Monday. I am outside of City Dock. They open in 5 minutes. I can't test right at 8 because of when my flight is, but I want to be the first person in there for a walk-in. That way they can mark me down for a time closer to 8:30. I really need around 8:40. And then going to get my hair done for graduation because I'm graduating with my associates today. So it's just a busy weekend. I leave on Monday, and then I fly Dallas to DC, and then I have a 5.5-hour layover in Washington, DC, and then I have flight from DC to Copenhagen. This next few days is going to be long, but I am here at City Dock ready to get my pre-travel COVID test, a quick test. I'll get results 15 minutes after. It's not cheap. It'll be between 160 and 260. I will let you guys know, and I will keep you guys posted every step of the way. I'm waiting for results now, I think, but I checked in, waited a few minutes. They checked my vitals, my oxygen levels, my heart rate, all of that, and then I think we did the test. It was a shallow nasal swab, so it was, I think it was the test. It was nothing. She just swabbed just right inside the nostrils on both sides. And now I'm waiting for results, I think. I've been in here about 8 minutes, so I think that's what's happening. It's a 15-minute rapid test, so I will let you guys know what happens next. I have finished my test, and I am all good to go. I've got a little document in my backpack. I'm not gonna get it out, but it says that I'm negative and will get me on the plane. All good. It is 4:25 in the morning. I didn't go to sleep last night. I'm on my way to DFW Airport in a storm. Isaac says the weather is really beautiful in Sweden this morning, so I'm excited to go to nicer weather. But for now, it's en route to the airport in the storm. They are checking my documents at DFW, waiting on approval to check in and go through security. My flight is in 2 hours. That took about an hour. I'm not really approved for the whole trip, but they're going to get me to DC. I have to change airports, and then I'm kind of at the mercy of Scandinavian Airlines because that's the next airline. I'm about to go through security. I'll see you on the other side. I'm through security at DFW. I've got to go take the Skylink train to my terminal. Isaac's dad is going to talk to Scandinavian Airlines, try to help things go more smoothly. So far, I am approved to go as far as Washington, D.C., and everything from there is uncertain. But we're gonna figure it out. We've got this. While I was checking in at American Airlines in the DFW airport, they informed me that my COVID test was 5 minutes too early to qualify for the 48-hour mark, and that it was probably not going to be valid to take me from the United States to Copenhagen. This was a huge problem. They also informed me that I was going to be changing from Washington Reagan Airport to Dulles Airport while I was in Washington, D.C. I had no ride lined up for this and was caught completely unaware. American Airlines did not think I was going to be allowed to fly from the United States to Denmark and did not want to let me through, but after some convincing, they let me go through security and agreed to fly me as far as DC, taking no responsibility for what Scandinavian Airlines decides to do with me. Trying to find new COVID test options in Washington, D.C. I'm gonna have to take the metro between airports. We're not sure if the COVID test that I took on Saturday is going to cut it. My flight to DC just got delayed, so now I have 4 hours just about to figure out this whole thing and board my next flight. So still waiting to board this flight. I need to figure out this whole is my test valid thing. My plan is to rush to the other airport by metro as fast as I can, see if they'll take it. If not, I'm going to look for other options for testing before the scheduled flight. If that doesn't work, I will stay with my cousin who lives in DC and see what comes next. Right now it's kind of up in the air. I just need to board this flight, get there, and rush to Dulles Airport from Reagan Airport. Shuttle that should take me right to the airport. I'm approaching the last stop on the train. It's been a longer train ride than I expected. I thought it was about a 15-minute train ride. I've definitely been on this particular train for a good 45 minutes to an hour. The next stop is where I get off, and then I have to find the shuttle, which I've heard can be kind of tricky to find. Looking for the shuttle. So I hadn't updated in a little while. Had to rush to check-in. I had no problems with check-in at all, which I was really scared about with the COVID test and with the same issues I had at the last airport. The people at SAS were so much nicer than the people at American Airlines. And I am on my way to security.
am through security. I had no problems there. I am on my way to the gate. I'm kind of cutting it close. Boarding is in 20 minutes, but security went quickly, so I should be okay. So we just took off from DC to Copenhagen. There are maybe 25 people on this entire plane, so I have this whole row to myself. I'm so looking forward to a nap. It's been over 30 hours since I slept. I still have 2 border controls that I need to go through before I see Isaac. I am so ready for this nap. I'm so excited to have gotten on the plane. Good morning. It is breakfast time on this plane about 6 o'clock in Copenhagen. I am about an hour away. One of the amazing things about having nobody on this plane is that I got to spend most of the flight lying there and napping across all 4 seats. Almost there. Okay, I'm off the plane. I'm required to take a COVID test at the airport, so that's what I'm on my way to do. I am waiting on my test results. I got my COVID test results back and then I went through border control. It was actually no big deal. They just asked where I'm going, how I'm getting there, when I'm leaving, and that was it. It's kind of weird because he moved since the last time I saw him. So this is my first time being in this apartment and he's at work. I went ahead and showered and I'm gonna take a nap because I did sleep on the plane, but it's just not the same. I think sleeping will help pass the time, but I do want to show you when I got here. I found this on the bed. For some backstory, right before Isaac and I first got together, we kind of had this little banter back and forth about Kulamust, which is that apple juice drink in there, and Marabou, my favorite kind of chocolate that you can only find in Scandinavia. It's from Sweden. When I stayed with him that summer, he had Kulamust and Marabou waiting on my pillow. And so this was a really cute nod to that first beginning stage of our relationship. Isaac should be home any minute. My heart is like racing. We are live.
Hello, live.
These are my love glasses because I'm with my love. We are finally together after 15 long months apart. I'm going to be in Sweden for the next month or so. Expect videos upcoming on our adventures together here in Sweden. It's summer and it's beautiful. There is just so much beauty here in southern Sweden at this time of year that I am so excited to share with you guys, and more importantly, share them with my love and just get to be together in this beautiful place. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment. And if you don't already subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications if you want to keep up with all of our fun adventures this summer. Thank you so much for watching this journey, and I'll see you next time.